Hello. Oh, 1 second. Hello, guys. Welcome back to another stream by yours truly, Rollout Dino. We are gonna go through the third class trial, the murders of Angie and Tenko. Let's find out who killed them, or the people that did kill them. Who knows? We'll just start it.
Now then, let's begin with the basic explanation of the class trial.
I think I understand already.
During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is, and vote for who done it. Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened.
You went a little bit slower than I
that person
thought.
will graduate from this academy. Also, refusing to vote will result in your death. So you better vote for someone. Now, smiles, everyone! It's showtime! Let's get this crazy awesome trial underway!
Okay.
Sorry, everyone. I don't think I'm gonna be much help this time. Because of Monokuma's disruptions, I couldn't do a thorough investigation.
You're just a scaredy pants. That's all you are, Kaito.
I can tell Monokuma is overcompensating to hide his self-consciousness.
Next time, spend less time fixing your hair and more time investigating, spaceman!
Shut up! I don't need to hear some crap from you two weirdos.
Oh, sorry.
Who did it?
Oh no.
Who killed Angie and Tenko?
Do not let your emotions hasten your judgment. There may be two killers.
So, our other culprit might not be one of us here.
I doubt it.
What do you mean?
The transfer student. Maybe our resurrected transfer student dragged Angie and Tenko into the grave.
How? All four of them were hanging up.
Stop it! Stop making stuff up!
Say something, Shuichi. It'll be a mess if this keeps going on.
Is it even possible for a revived corpse to be the culprit? Well, in the interest of being thorough, I should clear things up for here. First, here, whatever. Alright.
This crime was committed by the recently deceased. They came back to life and killed 2 of our classmates.
No! So, ritual did work?
Who was resurrected, I wonder?
Angie did say she was gonna bring Rantaro back. Yes, Rantaro was resurrected. The culprit is the late Rantaro Amami!
Oh.
Please, stop it!
Okay, I know what we need to use. This isn't about believing in reviving the dead. I have to focus on their statements. Were all these statements correct?
This crime was committed by the
No!
Ritual.
God damn. The
That's
freaking
wrong.
thing came in. No, it didn't work. I'll tell you that much.
I don't think Angie's ritual succeeded. According to the Necronomicon Monokuma showed us, you have to burn the Necronomicon in the ritual.
Oh yeah, we already know this.
If Angie's ritual had succeeded, the book would have been gone.
It would have been.
So she must have been killed before the ritual was complete, since the book was still intact.
Then, Gonta think Rantaro probably not culprit.
Oh, I guess you're right.
Well, duh. There's no way a dead person could resurrect.
Well, we don't know that yet.
Now hold on a second! I can't let that comment stand! knows that you can't bring the dead back to life. But it's easy at the Ultimate Academy, as long as you use the Necronomicon.
I doubt it.
What are you talking about? There's no way that's possible.
I think it is, Kaito. It might be.
But it's true.
I just say that so that
never
he gets
lie
scared.
about motives.
Daddy said so he can't be wrong. Raising the dead is totally possible.
Man, I can't believe you guys wasted such a perfectly good motive. You should have let me use it to bring Monodum back to life.
Monodum is still alive, though.
Monodum.
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't waste a resurrection on Monodum's corpse.
I wouldn't either.
Oh? So resurrecting the dead was actually possible this whole time?
Just never did it. You know.
There's no way it's possible.
Kaito, calm down.
There's no way that could happen, idiots. Monokuma is trying to confuse us. Let's hurry up and find out who the Blackened is.
If our transfer student isn't the culprit, then blame falls to one of us.
I think it's you, Kyo.
Who did it?
Yeah, Himiko.
Step aside, Half Pint. I'll handle this.
No, you won't.
I don't know about Tenko, but I'm pretty fucking sure Kyo murdered Angie.
Damn.
What?
Damn.
Don't play dumb with me, creep show. I already know what happened.
How did you have what? What Angie? Or not Angie, but Mew?
The culprit used a katana to kill Angie. And it was found
Oh, wrong one.
in
What's this? Oh.
Kyo's research lab,
Well, yeah.
which makes you, Kyo, automatically suspicious.
But anyone could have taken that katana, you see.
So that rusty katana was the murder weapon.
Yeah.
You were the only one who cared about that thing, Kyo.
He would never use
I
it.
did not care about some katana.
Just admit it, you shit-eating worm. You went to the classroom, broke...
It's
That's
impossible.
wrong.
The only person I can pick lock is Kokichi.
No, Kyo would not have been able to enter Angie's lab. Isn't that right, Tsumugi?
Yeah. Before Angie locked herself up in her research lab, she said she wasn't going to open up for anyone but student council members.
And Kyo is not a member. She wouldn't have opened the door for him.
Kyo couldn't have killed Angie even if he wanted to.
I had no desire to kill her in the first place.
Well, maybe you did. We never
So
know.
whoever killed Angie must have been one of the student council members, yeah?
Would they really kill?
I was doing a bit to lead you to the right answer. Can't believe you actually got it.
God damn it, Miyu. God damn it.
Oh, how clever.
She's not that clever.
You can just ignore her, Gonta.
The remaining student council members are Gonta, Kibo, Tsumugi, and Himiko.
Himiko would never kill.
Well, it can't be Himiko. She was besties with Angie. I trust their friendship. You guys do too, right?
Stop lying, Kokichi.
Yeah, of course.
Can we trust their friendship so readily?
Do you think Himiko would have any motivation to actually kill anyone? Look at her.
Obviously. Let's believe in them.
That trims our list of suspects down to 3. Gonta, Tsumugi, and Kibo.
Yep. The culprit is one of those 3 people.
Or is it?
You mean one of those 2 people? 'Cause a robot ain't people, Jack.
I will let that remark slide. Anyway, aren't these accusations just a tad too hasty?
I don't know.
Whatevs. The culprit should confess already. Gonta, Keyboy, or Tsumugi? Well,
It's you, Kokichi.
No, not Gonta. Gonta would never kill Angie.
Yeah, Gonta's a gentleman. You shouldn't suspect either of us.
Hey, stick up for me too.
Gonta definitely not hurt anyone. Torture Gonta if you don't believe.
Okay.
Torture might be a bit too far, but Gonta and I aren't the culprits.
And I'm not the culprit either. Jeez.
Jeez.
I'm not the
You're
culprit.
not the culprit.
Oh, we got mass panic debate. Okay, we want.
We must consider
it's
other
gentlemen.
possibilities. Surely there must be suspects outside the
not
student
betray
council.
student council.
That's utterly impossible.
A dead chick
Not
can't
just
be the
anyone can
culprit.
open that door.
Why?
Only student council members.
I heard it!
I found it. You should have shut your mouth there, Kokichi.
No,
Sorry.
it wasn't just student council members that could have opened that lab door.
What was it you said earlier about Kyo opening the door, Shuichi? Unless you're a student council member, you can't enter Angie's lab.
Yeah, but what about
Right?
lockpicking?
I was referring to Kyo. He couldn't have done it, but you could have. Because I saw you open the classroom lock by picking it.
Damn. Damn. What you gotta say about that, Kokichi?
Oh, that happened? I totally forgot.
So you're going to pretend you don't remember, huh?
Quit glaring at me like that. Of course I remember.
So laid back, Kokichi.
Yeah, I did it. I killed Angie.
Okay, that's a lie. We know.
Wait, what? What did you just say?
Everyone else panicking.
I picked the lock to
Shuichi?
her lab, snuck into the room, and then wham! Killed Angie. The culprit was me, all along.
With what?
What?
What are you saying? Is this some kind of joke?
Yeah, a little bit.
Nah,
Has to be.
no joke. I thought that if I confessed, I could atone for my sins. And it helped. I feel so much better.
Sure you.
Whew.
Sure you do.
Wait, so Kokichi really is culprit?
No, Kokichi's not really culprit.
No, he's lying. I think. Maybe?
No, he is lying.
He's lying. I'm certain of it.
No, definitely not a lie. I killed Angie.
I could just tell it in your voice.
Shouldn't you guys believe the culprit when they confess?
No, I don't think so.
Then let me ask you, culprit. How did you lock the room?
Huh? Well, it's the same as opening it. You pick the door closed from the outside.
No, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Huh? What doesn't make sense? Can't you lock a door by picking it?
Maybe, but that's not how the culprit locked the room. They used a different method.
Damn, Shuichi, you're so smart.
What different method? Yeah, Mumbles. Use your big boy voice and explain yourself.
Me, I will stuff you.
There were two
The
doors
sock.
to the classroom, and the one locked last was.
Ah,
That's it!
what's the back door?
The back door. That's how they made this a locked room mystery.
The back door had a sliding lock, yes? How was it locked from the outside?
The culprit used a certain tool.
Serpent tool. The tool that the culprit used to lock the sliding door from the outside was... mine's... everyone's favorite. Here. Hidden Monokuma found. I like how they, Is this it? Right here? Nope, that's the katana. Was it the chief? It couldn't be the chief. Oh, it wasn't. there anything else that we need to look around for? So it's just the katana. Okay.
I see it.
Complete.
The golden katana that was stabbed into Kaede's effigy. The culprit used that to hit the knob of the sliding lock to lock the door.
Oh.
So the gold leaf was on the sliding lock
Because when the katana hit the lock, some of the gold leaf rubbed off on it.
Oh, I
The
get how
gold
they
leaf on
did
that
it.
katana did peel rather easily.
I understand.
Evidence rings a bell. Specifically, a school bell.
Why, Monokuma? That makes no sense.
Huh? Are you talking about a different school? What school was it?
Hope Speak Academy.
Now, that doesn't matter anymore. Let's not dwell on the past.
Ooh, the gold leaf landed on the sliding lock when the katana touched it. So that means the culprit used the katana to move the sliding lock, right? But wait, how did they move it with a katana? And from outside Angie's lab?
The clue that might give us the answer is the layout of the area itself. It was an odd setup after all. The katana stabbed into the effigy. The effigies hung upside down.
Then used it to spin.
Angie didn't do that as part of the ritual?
Nope.
No. Nowhere in the Necronomicon did it say you had to hang the effigies.
If it was not part of the ritual, then it must have been for a different purpose, right?
A different purpose. What could have that been? The culprit somehow used the setup to lock the room. In that case, I need to know the reason behind every setup or step of that setup. Do we go? If I do that, the way the culprit locked the room door could be clear, or should be clear. Ah, the taxi. 2, 1. Okay, what's scary about this is how fast we're going, man. And we just need one more. Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, I literally just missed everything. Okay, this one. What turned the handle of the sliding lock? It was the katana. The hilt of the katana. Thank you, time. Okay, which ones do we get? The katana's hilt. Good. Alright, next question. Oh, there's a third way up. Oh my god. I'm missing everything because... Oh, we got 2 right there. Okay. Hopefully that's the center. Oh. We literally probably could just stay in the middle and get up. We kind of drift a little bit. What was done to make the katana turn the lock? They spun it, right? I hit the right one. I wasn't paying attention. I was like, I don't know why. I just spaced out right there. Next question. Fast to the center. I missed one. Oh my god. I had to like ski deep. Okay, how was the figure manipulated to make the katana affect the lock? Thinking time! Oh, there's okay, I was like... Spinning it. Not swinging it back up. Oh, no! Give me that! Yes! Give me that! Oh, I almost messed up right there. It connects indeed. Good job, Shuichi. I never would have done it without you.
That's it. The reason the culprit stuck the katana into the effigy was so that it would hit the sliding lock as the effigy spun.
Effigy spun?
Spun? Yeah, it spun.
That's right. If you
I
spun
called
the
it
effigy,
effigies.
the rope it was hanging
Not
from would
effigies.
twist. Then, if you let it go, the rope would unwind and the effigy would spin the other way. And of course, the katana would spin with it.
Smart thinking. You're so smart.
I see. So the culprit used the katana's counterspin to push the lock into place?
Yeah.
The culprit simply needed to spin the effigy's rope and then swiftly leave. This would cause the spinning katana to hit the sliding lock. And thus was the back door of an empty classroom locked from the inside.
Yes, that's how Angie's lab was locked. By using the effigy with a katana.
A plan born from the heart of a sword traveling through the air to intercept us. Oh, but could it have moved the slide lock so easily?
Oh yes, it could have.
The sliding lock was pretty loose. A little push could move it. As long as the spinning katana hit the lock, it would have slid into position.
Dang.
Even if the culprit failed the first couple times, they could keep trying until it locked.
Which is why the culprit chose to strike at nighttime, as to avoid detection.
Yes, since the student council prohibited anyone from walking around at nighttime.
Are you saying it's the student council's fault?
I don't think so.
I didn't say that.
In any case, the culprit probably used the murder weapon for this trick. It had to have been the right length to hit the sliding lock from the effigy.
Damn.
The culprit couldn't find a blade long enough in my lab, so they settled for the katana.
They sure did.
The other effigies were only hung up so we thought it was some kind of ceremony. That way, we wouldn't notice the lock trick.
But
They're very
Kokichi
scary.
did say earlier that he could have picked the lock closed. I don't want to completely ignore that possibility.
Okay,
But I can't imagine the culprit would have done all this just for a distraction.
that is true.
If that's the case, then Kokichi's confession earlier was actually...
Seriously? You fucking lied again?
Cough it up, Kokichi!
Oh, man. You guys got me. Okay, I'm not the culprit.
I love you, Kokichi, but at the same time, I hate you.
You're telling the truth this time, right?
I want to say I'm lying, but
But
I'm
I'm
not.
not.
Why did you say you were the culprit?
I wanted to lure the culprit out. If I claimed to be the culprit, then the real culprit would agree as well. You get me?
That-
And if they pressured me to confess, then that would have looked mighty suspicious. Sheesh. Darn it. It didn't go my way because Shuichi butted in on my plan.
Because he's smarter than you.
You and your fucking lies! Go sit in the corner and play with yourself!
Okay, I'll start right now.
Alright, so who's the asshole who set up this locked room mystery?
Mew, I can't hold it up anymore.
What's the matter? You going soft on me now?
Jeez, okay.
Who made the locked room mystery doesn't matter since anyone could have done it.
That's true.
Don't you even understand something as basic as that, you filthy cum dumpster?
Oh god.
Come, dumpster! Finally!
Perfect.
Someone finally called me a cum dumpster!
What should we talk about now?
Not that.
We must focus not
Not
on
that.
the locked room, but on who entered Angie's lab. Only one of the student council members or Kokichi could have gained entry. Therefore, the culprit must be among their number.
Or is it?
That leaves us with 4 suspects. Tsumugi, Gonta, Kibo, and Kokichi.
Don't forget Himiko. She's also a part of the student council.
Himiko would never kill
Doesn't
him.
matter if she was besties with Angie, she's still a suspect.
That contradicts what you said earlier, which I can prove using my recording function.
Okay.
Fine. That's just a waste of time.
It is a waste of time.
Me? A suspect?
Oh damn.
I never kill Angie!
So, calling all suspects, what should we discuss next? I want to hear everyone's opinion. What would you say to get yourself off the suspect list?
Why are you trying to lead the debate? You're a suspect too.
That is true.
Silence, outsider. Only the suspect rangers are allowed to speak.
Suspect rangers?
I agree. Those under suspicion should explain themselves thoroughly.
You should. Oh, I'm sorry, controller. I didn't
We
mean
might
to
catch
hit you
them with
like
their
that.
pants down!
I don't know if I want that.
Anyway, I want to ask the suspect rangers. What should we talk about? What should we say to get ourselves off the suspect list?
Jeez, Cookie.
Well, guys, I want to hear what you think.
Too excited for this.
That's sort of a difficult question, you know?
Gonta not smart enough to know answer to that.
That is true. You're asking some of the dumbest people there.
Yes, it is difficult to formulate a logical response to that question.
Not articulate with words, huh? Don't you guys want to prove your innocence?
Prove your innocence. Do you want to prove
They
your
don't
innocence,
trust you one
Kokichi?
bit, and I don't blame them. You're probably plotting.
Why did Tenko have to die?
Oh, Himiko.
Huh?
I want to know what happened to Angie too, but... Can we talk about Tenko's case now and not just Angie's?
I got you exactly where I wanted, Himiko.
What do you mean?
The 2 victims could have been killed by 2 separate murderers, you know. So we need to find the first Blackened responsible for the first victim.
Yeah?
We gotta figure out who killed Angie.
Yeah?
Until we solve Angie's case, Tenko's case is meaningless.
No, it isn't.
Would you suggest that to waste our time?
It's not meaningless!
Oh, Himiko. Himiko?
Tenko's death was meaningless? How dare you! Poor Tenko! How could you do this to her? Himiko...
Himiko, stop it with your crappy lies.
Lies?
Everything you said is total BS.
No, it isn't, Kokichi.
You didn't give 2 shits about Tenko when she was alive. But now you're like, oh no, poor Tenko, after she's dead. Come on, really?
Kokichi, enough!
No. It's okay. It's no surprise he'd think that. I know I ignored Tenko before. That's why I'm so upset now. I should have faced Tenko. Worked things out with her while she was still alive. But now, it's too late. I can't complain to her or thank her. It's too late.
Oh, here we
Yeah,
go.
seriously. It's way too late to realize that now. Our only option is to face her death head on.
Shut up, Kaito.
Yeah. Face her death?
Himiko, I understand what you're going through. So I'm gonna help you out.
I don't think you do.
Let's work together to find the truth. I'm not gonna let anyone say her death didn't matter.
Kaito. Alright. I'll put a silencing curse on whoever calls Tenko's death meaningless. The name of the curse is Death Curse.
Oh, jeez.
I suppose being dead would silence someone pretty good.
That is true.
Listen up. All you guys are gonna help out too. Abandoning someone who died and only thinking about your own survival. That's just as bad as a hit and run. I won't forgive something so messed up.
I won't
Tenko
either.
was our friend. Going to want to know why she died too.
Because somebody's a bastard.
I told you that's so unnecessary. We're getting sidetracked here.
Where
No,
are
even
we?
if it was a different culprit, we need to know how Tenko died. If we don't find out who killed her, we won't be able to work together. Not now, not ever. Even if this trial isn't for her, in order for us to survive, we need to get to the bottom of Tenko's death.
Always.
Not just to survive this trial, but so we can keep going and live on.
Kaito, I don't know you get to say that. Kaito.
Finally, you noticed. Jeez, you're so slow.
Kaito, you're a fucking...
Huh?
Not Kaito.
Did Kokichi want us to notice?
Kokichi, you're gonna die. I want to kill
Don't
you so
listen
badly.
to his crap. We haven't decided whether there were two different culprits yet.
Let us talk about Tenko's case then. Perhaps that will provide us a clue.
Yeah, maybe.
They're not wrong, but I don't mind going over Tenko's case. But that was an abrupt change of topic. Was that intentional?
So what do we talk about first?
For now, let's see if we can narrow down the list of suspects.
Tancrotch probably got killed during the seance, so everyone there's suspicious.
Tancrotch!
The people who attended the seance. Those people are... yes. The first one.
That's it.
I have to like read it carefully because some of them is like
It
people...
was me, Kyo, Himiko, and Kokichi.
So those four are the culprits.
Oh, Himiko's still culprit?
Yunko would never kill.
Well, that's probably just a coinkydink. The most suspicious out of the four is really
You, Kokichi.
Kyo. He suggested the whole seance idea.
True, I may have suggested it, but I explained the procedure beforehand, yes?
Mm-hmm.
If we
You
all
sure did.
knew of it before the murder, then we are all equally suspicious.
That's true.
Well, I suppose, but...
In addition, the seance wasn't entirely in my control either.
Why wasn't?
I was not the one who selected the room we performed it in. It was Himiko.
That's true, because she said it's like the middle one's like the most spiritual one or whatever, right?
Oh, right.
Also, we should not limit our suspects to only those who participated in the seance.
That is very true.
The empty room had a point of entry from outside, you see.
The point of entry from outside, he must be referring to... What is this?
Damn it!
Okay, okay, they would think I'm a fraud. It'd be over here, right? The hole?
There!
That's what I thought first, but I was like, I wasn't sure. I was kept on pushing A, but you have to
You're
push
talking
Y.
about under the floor, right?
I have to get used to that.
Huh? Under the floor?
Oh, jeez. So light.
Yes, there's a crawl space under the floor a person could move through. There was also a hole that connected it to the neighboring room.
If the culprit used the hole, they could have entered and exited the seance room.
If we consider that possibility, then there is another suspect.
Another suspect? Who?
Yeah, who?
It's appearing before me.
Oh, God.
Oh, I can see it clearly. The true identity of Tenko's killer.
I don't think you can. Kyo, you're kind of scaring me a little bit.
The culprit sneaked in during the seance by crawling under the floor.
But it was pitch black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor.
Yeah, it was.
You see, our villain had a light.
Light? You mean candle?
I mean, Kibo's flashlight function.
Huh? Now, hold on a second.
Kibo could have used that function to get under the floor and sneak into the empty room during the seance.
I said hold on.
I think I know what we have to,
The culprit sneaked in by crawling.
But it was black during... How could they even see?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see,
okay, it was that one. I was like thinking about it. I was like, maybe this is right. We would have seen it.
I don't think the culprit could have used a light while under the floor. There was a hole in the corner of the room. If a light were used, it would have leaked through and we would have seen it.
That is very true.
But when we did
Oh,
the
hi,
seance,
Koshi.
the room was
Yeah, not
definitely
Koshi.
pitch black.
Yoshi Cast. Oh my gosh. Kokichi, you're in my
So the light
mind.
was not shined under the floor, which means
How you
cannot
doing?
claim I am the culprit.
Jeez, here I thought this would be the case where the murder could only be done by a robot.
You have accused me of being the culprit more than once now, simply because I am a robot. My status as a robot does not mean I am
That's good,
capable
that's
of
good.
performing superhuman feats. My vision is somewhat poor, and I only possess average physical strength and intelligence.
Why is your vision poor? That doesn't make any sense to me. Kibo, your creator did something wrong to you.
All right, you made your point. God, now I feel sort of bad for you.
I neither want nor need your pity.
Oh, God, you're blinding us.
Enough with the flashlight! It's way too bright!
It would have been difficult to move around under the floor in that pitch black darkness.
Okay.
Maybe the floor and the hole have nothing to do with this case.
Well, it kind of does.
Then why was floorboard under Tenko lined up funny? Going to think that was so culprit could stab Tenko from under floor.
Ooh, nice observation, Gonta. Are you finally getting used to the class trials?
I don't think so.
Uh-huh. Thank you.
God, don't that you shouldn't take that as a compliment.
Don't say it like that. You're better off not being used to this kind of stuff.
Maybe they marked Tenko with glowing paint and looked for that. That'd let the culprit find her. Then they could stab her through the floorboards.
I don't think they stabbed her
That
through the
sounds really
floorboards.
familiar too. But I'm just gonna ignore it.
Yes, I already do know that.
Her corpse didn't have any trace of glowing paint, though.
Oh, yeah. So then why was that floorboard loose?
I would prefer to not talk about spoilers in the chat, really. In case people come in here for the first time, don't know what this game is about and stuff like that.
The loose floorboard was the one under Tenko, right?
Yeah, I've already played this game once. It's been a couple years since I've played it.
If the culprit used it while she was still alive, she'd totally notice.
Who fucking cares? Fussing over that won't get us closer to the culprit!
Yeah, it will.
We shouldn't dismiss this line of inquiry, however. Instead of butting our heads against this, how about we concentrate on another issue?
What other issue?
Perhaps first, we should figure out how and when exactly Tenko was killed.
When? So not during seance?
Maybe before the seance.
Tenko was in the
But who
metal
knows?
cage for the whole seance, wasn't she? How could someone have gotten to her there?
Yeah, it's not my first playthrough.
Maybe the culprit killed her before she went under the metal cage.
That's not possible. She was alive at that point.
I was just playing through the trilogy. We don't really need to go through that.
Yes, she was unmistakably alive when the seance began.
That was
Oh,
right before
I
we blew
guess.
out the
I
candles.
guess that's true.
But when the light came back,
The floorboard was removed at that point, so it's likely she was already dead then.
Who did
So
it?
she was killed when the room was dark?
But she was inside Cage, right? Going to think it impossible to kill her then.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Then she wasn't killed when the room was dark. It was a different time.
A different time?
A different time? What do you
How the
mean
fuck
by
should
that?
I know? You figure it out, shitheads.
You're just dumb, Mew. That's what it comes down to. Huh?
Since Gonta said it was impossible, I'm proposing an alternate theory. Now hurry up and think! If you want to make my golden brain tingle, start circle jerking your lipstick brains!
I don't know about that one, Mew. Please stop with this. You may be the ultimate inventor, but
When Tenko got killed, it wasn't during the seance.
It could not have been done at any other time.
it's been a while, so I don't really remember
She was under
where
the
I
cage
need
the
to
whole
hit.
time.
Okay,
And
yes.
She was dead when the cage was lifted.
What about moment Cage was lifted?
Ooh, like that.
Please.
When Cage lifted, culprit stabbed Tenko real fast. So
Okay.
fast, no one saw.
Okay.
Oh my!
So who lifted the cage?
It was me.
It was me.
then obviously Himiko is the culprit.
So it has to be that, but
There's
how
no
do I... Tenko not being killed during the seance. That might not be impossible, but there's no evidence for it.
When Tenko got killed,
Yeah, what would it be?
it wasn't during the seance.
It could not have been done at any other time. She was under the cage.
Okay. I think I know what... I need to hit.
So who lifted the cage?
It was me.
Then obviously Himiko.
So not that. Oh, I know it.
When Tenko got
I'm using the
killed,
wrong, what's it called? Oh,
it wasn't during the seance.
It
could not have been done at any other time.
any other time.
She was under the cage the whole time. She was dead when the cage was lifted. What about moment Cage was lifted? When Cage lifted, culprit stabbed Tenko real fast. So
Real
fast,
fast.
no one saw.
No, one stop.
So who lifted the
Cage.
It was me.
Then obviously Himiko is the culprit.
It's not that.
I was wrong.
What the? I mean, it's fake.
When
That's...
Tenko got killed, it
wasn't during the seance. It could not have been done at
Any other time. She was under the cage the whole time. and she was dead when the cage was lifted.
What could it be then?
What moment Cage was lifted?
Is it this? It's really that?
Wrong!
Huh. Interesting.
No.
Okay, we figured it out.
It wasn't possible to kill her the moment
We
the
were
cage
just
was
dumb.
lifted. Because the inside of the white cloth had Tenko's blood on it. That cloth was removed before the cage was lifted.
Oh, yeah.
If Tenko was stabbed then, there wouldn't be blood on the cloth.
That is very true.
What? But how could my golden brain be wrong when it felt so right?
The only possibility is that Tenko was killed during the seance.
I got your remodel right here!
Oh, God.
No, it's still wrong to think that Tenko was killed during the seance.
I don't think it is.
What?
I'm the detective here, lady.
I'm gonna prove it right now. My golden brain is gonna go all out!
I doubt it.
Tenko died after the seance.
Oh.
It happened when the sheet was lifted. That was the moment the culprit chose to stab the fuck out of Tenko through the cage! They stuck the thin blade through the gaps of... And that clean white sheet got stained blood red!
Ah! Jeez. I was missing that part.
But the weapon was a sickle. Only the blade could have fit through the gaps.
The blade's all you need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko. Sitting in there with her neck all exposed.
Oh.
Damn it!
Is that the right one?
The blade's all you need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko. Sitting in there with her neck all exposed. She wasn't that far from the cage's gaps. In which case, the person who lifted the sheet is the culprit. And that's none other than Kyo!
Mia has to be a hole somewhere. Like,
The blade's all you need.
I'm trying to think.
If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko. Sitting in there with her neck all exposed.
So not this? Really?
I was wrong!
Why am I
The
having a
blade's
hard
all you
time?
need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko. Sitting in there with her neck all exposed.
It's not that one either. What the flip?
The blade's all you need.
So it's that does not make any
If
sense
you
to
stick the
me.
blade through a gap in the
Of
cage,
all
it'd be long enough to reach Tenko. Sitting in there with her neck all exposed.
of all things
I'll
that
cut
could
through
be,
your words.
it's the marking stone.
Wait just a minute. Tenko wasn't sitting down inside the cage.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
She was
Okay.
bent over with her forehead against the marker stone. And the cage itself was about 3 feet tall. The sickle's blade was too short to reach Tenko while she was in that position.
Then I messed up again? How could this happen? I am so embarrassed.
No worries, Mew. Everyone already knows you're an embarrassment to the human race.
Yeah, no worries.
How embarrassing!
If Shuichi is right, then it's impossible for Tenko to have been killed through the cage.
Not really.
She couldn't have been killed during the seance since she was in the cage, right?
If she was killed then, the cloth over the cage would have been pierced.
not during the seance or from below the floor, then it's impossible, isn't it?
No, no.
Yeah, for a living person.
That's not. We're not talking about ghosts again.
What if Angie's spirit killed Tenko?
What are you talking about? That's not possible.
That is true.
We don't know that. Some things are impossible for a human, but not for a spirit.
Not for me.
Don't say stupid stuff like that. Screw spirits.
Yeah, tell them, Kaito.
Stop that now.
Angie's spirit killed Tenko? Why?
Because she was lying.
Himiko?
Why would Angie's spirit kill Tenko?
What if Tenko killed Angie, and then Angie's spirit came back for revenge?
Like I said, that's impossible.
Spirits can't be the culprits.
Then explain how the culprit killed Tenko under these impossible circumstances.
Oh, it's quite simple. You're just dumb.
Well,
See? You can't explain, can you? Only a spirit could have done that!
wait, I know. What if the culprit was hiding inside the cage? If they were in there, they could have stabbed Tenko during the seance.
No. If there was someone else in the cage, we would have noticed.
I agree with Kaito. The culprit could have been inside the cage.
You do?
Nonsense. There was no space in the cage for the culprit to hide.
Maybe the culprit wouldn't need to hide in the first place.
Oh.
What?
Also, the culprit could have killed her in the cage at any time. I think you know what I'm getting at, right?
Did they? She's referring to... Would that to be cut? Oh! No, what the? No, no, that's not. Where is she? I don't know about this one.
I believe Maki is referring to Tenko herself.
Oh, jeez.
What did you say?
Are you saying Tenko is the culprit?
No, I'm not saying that at all.
She committed suicide.
Suicide?
Why would Tenko do that? She's not.
If she committed suicide, it would explain a lot of things we couldn't figure out.
It doesn't
She
explain
volunteered to be
anything,
in the
though.
cage and then stabbed herself during the seance.
But how would the sickle get all the way over
It
there?
didn't matter how dark the room was.
But
There's
the
just-
sickle she was stabbed with was under the floor, right? If Tenko had stabbed herself, wouldn't the sickle still be inside the cage?
It would be.
Oh my god. You actually said something smart.
What alternate reality are we in now?
Perhaps that explains why the floorboard was removed. After stabbing herself with the sickle, she threw it underneath the floor.
So she took off the floorboard to get rid of the sickle?
I don't know if this makes any sense at all.
Yes, that makes sense to Gonta.
Well, it doesn't make sense to me.
Right, Himiko.
There's no reason for Tenko to commit suicide.
You tell them.
Maybe I wasn't too far off with the theory I had earlier. You know, about Tenko killing Angie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because Tenko and Angie were fighting for your attention, right?
Always. I always fight for your attention, Himiko. I'll fight them for you.
Tenko's pent-up frustration led her to commit such an atrocity.
That's not true.
Her conscience couldn't handle it anymore.
Don't say that,
So she
Kokichi.
decided to end her own life.
What?
But if she was gonna kill herself, why do it during the seance?
She wanted to hide the truth of her suicide.
Really? Why?
There could only be one reason to hide it in the killing game, right? It's to take us down with her.
Why would she do that?
Take us down?
She wanted us to pick the wrong answer during the class trial. So she could bring us all down. She
Kokichi,
wanted us to die with her.
Kokichi, don't say such mean things about Tenko.
Okay, well, she probably just wanted Himiko to die with her, but still.
What are you saying? Tenko wasn't like that.
Yeah, she wasn't.
She told me.
Keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else. I'll
What
say
if
that
all of that
because
was just a
Tenko.
lie?
It wasn't a lie.
A lie?
Don't fall for it, Himiko.
We should believe Tenko's last words.
Yeah.
The true terror of class trials is that you shouldn't believe everything said.
Himiko, you said that Tenko would never do anything like that. But how can you be so sure? Did you guys actually know each other?
Tenko was a good girl.
People keep all sorts of secrets. Like Maki. She hid the fact that she's a cold-blooded killer. Is it wise of us to trust other people wholeheartedly in this kind of situation?
Why would you trust you then, Kokichi,
Jeez,
with
you're
what you're
such
saying?
a naive dude.
Naive?
Naive.
We're all just people, you know? Of course,
We got some
what matters
secrets.
is whether there's any malice behind them.
People can lie about how malicious their hidden secrets really are.
Well, duh. It's impossible to know for sure what others are thinking.
Always.
That's why it all comes down to whether or not you believe in yourself. If you get betrayed, it's not their fault. It's your fault for believing in them.
That is true. You're dumb enough to believe in them.
That's why I believed in Maki Roll, because I wanted to believe in her.
Just because you're acting all cool doesn't mean you get to skip training.
Hey, come on. Don't you think you're being a little too strict?
No, you need to train more, Kaito.
Well, we come from different backgrounds. So for now, let's agree to disagree. No one's ever called me naive before. And from Kaito? Seriously?
Whether or not I believe, my heart can't reach Tenko anymore. But I want to believe in her. She wouldn't commit suicide. She wouldn't try to take us down. That's what I want to believe.
Me too.
Good girl, Himiko.
Gonta no can believe Tenko commits suicide.
I couldn't either. Not with her
If Tenko did
personality.
commit suicide, that would answer all of our questions.
If you insist we believe in Tenko, then provide a reason to do so.
A proper reason?
All right, I'll give you a reason.
Is there a reason?
Probably.
Yes,
Somewhere.
there is. Will you trust me, Maki? If it turns out I'm wrong, you can blame me all you like. But for now, I need you to trust in my detective work.
My detective work. We gotta be detectives. I don't believe Tenko would kill herself because of what she said. Okay, everyone. I'll see you guys after the seance. She said, see you guys after. I doubt she had a sudden change of heart. Just because we don't know how she was killed doesn't mean that it was suicide. We wouldn't be satisfied with that, and if we keep thinking, we'll find the truth. And that means we'll have to believe in Tenko. I'll make them all believe. Oh, we're gonna. Oh, I thought this was gonna go into the cut trial on hold or whatever.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Tenko's
Her
last
plan was to
moment.
take us down with her. So
Please,
she hid
Tenko's
her
last
true
moment.
intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person.
I can say that
But
for
if
sure.
Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought the sickle. And then stabbed
No.
herself with it.
Oh, I know. So it would
Finally,
have
with
to
the
be.
last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath the floor. All the pieces fit.
I don't know about that. Everyone thinks that Tenko committed suicide, but only because they're latching on to the easiest answer. To get this out, I gotta make them think the suicide theory wouldn't work.
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her.
I think
So she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person.
Wait, what does the Monokuma say? Blah blah blah. Tenko, the victim's body was discovered in the vacant room on the floor. Okay, the victim was stabbed in the back of her neck, resulting in death. No, the injuries were detected.
But if Tenko did commit suicide,
What's Tenko's last moments? Tenko died in a crouch position. The injury on the back of her neck was kept, but probably not enough to kill her immediately. Oh, it was deep, but no. Okay, so I think it is
She
this.
secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength.
Oh.
With a sickle underneath
Not
the
that.
floor.
Damn it!
Man, I'm making all kinds of
So far,
mistakes.
suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her.
Or am I just that dumb? Drop there. No, it has to
So she hid
be.
her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person!
but if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain the scene.
She secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, the last of her strength.
Nope, it's not that. I think it has to
Oh,
be
no.
this one. But it's like,
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her.
maybe I did
So
think
she
about
hid
this
her true
a little bit
intentions.
better.
Tenko's not that kind of person!
But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would
Aw.
explain how she died.
She could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle
Underneath the floor.
all the
I think it's Tenko's last moment, but I'm not 100% sure.
Her plan was to take
Us down with her. So
I
she
don't-
hid her
true intentions.
But if Tenko did commit suicide,
Nope, it's not that.
I was wrong!
Am I just that dumb? Am I not seeing
So
the
far,
bigger picture
suicide
here?
seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her. So she hid her true intent.
1 second, we're gonna look this up real quick because I think I just feel like I'm so dumb right now. Danganronpa V3 Trial 3. Class trial. Let's see. Think about it. Okay, that's the first trial. Wait, this is the first trial. What the hell? Or is it? Sixth statement, fourth statement, 17th, third bullet. So I think it's, but it's the third bullet, white. Oh, do I have to lie about?
Intentions.
Is this a lie?
Tenko's not that kind of person!
but if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it. Finally,
with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath the floor.
Free. I think I have to lie about it. I think
So far,
that's.
suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take us down with her.
See, it's
So
Moen,
she
but
hid her true intentions.
it
Tenko's not
says.
that kind of person!
But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought the sickle
Wait. I might be looking at this wrong way. Shoot it while the live oil. Hold it. You shoot it. Okay, so I think I'm doing this right. Yeah.
Finally, with the last of his strength.
Jeez.
I'll reveal
Okay.
the truth.
See, I knew it is, but it's like I didn't know. I
Tenko
forget
couldn't
the
have thrown the
lies
sickle under
statement.
the
That's
floor.
why I think I forget.
Because she died instantly.
Damn.
Instantly?
Gotta
I'm
trust me,
certain of
Monkey.
it. My investigation determined that she died instantly.
What's your opinion, Maki? I'd like to hear it from someone who specializes in murder.
Do you trust me? Do you trust me, Monkey?
Maki.
You're right. I completely forgot about that important detail.
Thank you, Monkey, for trusting me.
Tenko died instantly.
What?
As an assassin, I specialize in killing my targets swiftly.
That's right,
I have
you
no
do.
doubt that Tenko was killed immediately.
Words of a true killer. Pretty sure we can believe everything she said.
Thank you, Maki.
How could you forget that, Maki Roll? You better apologize to Shuichi.
You better apologize to me, Kaito.
Excuse me?
It's okay, Kaito, really. No apology necessary. Anyway, Tenko died so suddenly that she couldn't have gotten rid of the sickle. Knowing that, the theory that she killed herself just doesn't fit, correct?
Just like I thought. Tenko wouldn't commit suicide.
Just for you, Himiko. I lied for you, Himiko.
Thank goodness, Himiko.
Which means someone definitely killed Tenko during the seance.
Her
Yep.
suicide was considered because we could not determine how she was killed.
No, there must have been a way. We're gonna figure it out.
Did any of the participants witness anything peculiar during the seance?
I always
If
do.
you know something, please speak up.
Like a loud thud. Not a bad idea. We should remember what happened at the seance. Let me try to remember. I'm sure there's something. I need some kind of clue that will help me solve the mystery. Non-stop debate!
Did anything seem out of the
Sound.
ordinary during the seance?
There is something that bothers me. The fact that the seance failed. The ritual was perfect, and yet it failed.
Nope, not that.
How utterly strange.
Now that I think about it, while we were all singing the song,
Sing song, sing
I
song.
heard something.
Up, 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 up.
I'm more concerned.
Dang it!
What?
My job was to be like the candles. Moving along the wall.
I missed it. I can't believe I missed it.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary during the seance? There is something that bothers me. The fact that the seance failed.
The
Ritual was perfect,
and yet it
failed. How utterly strange.
Now that I think about it, while we were all singing the song, I heard something.
See, I missed it again. I don't.
I'm more concerned about how dark it got in there.
So
I'm
dumb.
more concerned with this
It's so
My job was to be
dumb.
like the candles.
There's no way.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary
There's no
during the
way
seance?
I can miss that so many times.
The fact that the seance failed. The
Ah.
ritual was perfect, and yet it failed. How utterly strange.
Now that I think about it, while we were all singing the song, I heard something.
There we go.
I agree.
I agree with you, Himiko. I always agree with you.
Himiko, you think that something fell because of that sound you heard, right?
Bang! Huh. You're probably probably can't see it, but my mouse was on there.
It sounded like something heavy fell down and hit the floor really hard.
Really hard.
What could have fallen down?
Or what could have fallen up?
There wasn't anything on the ceiling that could have fallen down, right?
Am I wrong? I thought something fell, but
The sound was pretty loud. It did seem like something hit the floorboards.
A loud sound? Like something hit the floorboards? Maybe the sound had something to do with the other thing that happened in the dark. It would be... What do we have to think? That?
This is it!
Oh, wow! I didn't think it was gonna be that.
I think the floorboard coming off had something to do with that sound. That floorboard came loose at some point during the seance, right?
Alright.
Could the floorboard have made such a loud sound though?
It was the sound of an intense impact.
If the impact was that intense, then it could have loosened the floorboard.
That's true. There would have been a strong impact to make that sound. But what was it? What could possibly be...
All right then, let's go with that. We all gotta put our heads together now.
Kaito, shut up. Please shut up.
So what made the floorboard come loose?
Judging from the sound, there
There.
must have been considerable force.
Someone who participated in the seance.
That's...
Maybe that person tore off the floorboard.
Nope.
I was so what made the floorboard come loose?
I'm just dumb.
The
I must be really dumb today.
Maybe that person tore off the floorboard.
That wouldn't make such a crashing sound.
Maybe the wooden statue fell over.
Oh, I almost hit
But
that.
that statue was still on top of the cage.
Yeah, come on.
Culprit hide under floor. Then stood up with such might.
Oh, I missed. Oh, I still hit that?
Damn it!
So what made the floorboard come loose? Judging from the sound, there must have been considerable force. Somebody participated in the seance.
It has to be the cross piece under the floor.
Maybe the wooden statue fell over.
But
That statue was still on top of the cage. Culprit hide under floor.
Then stood up with such might.
So it was
but
such
already
might.
said there was no one under the point.
Someone must have
Stomped through the floorboard.
No,
A
no.
floorboard that comes loose when you step is dangerous. God, it's staying on the...
You hardly have any experience with
supposed to see that view.
Don't be stupid. Don't you know me and Balls are the best of friends?
Okay. What made such a strong enough impact?
So what made the floorboard come loose?
Judging from the sound, there must have been considerable force.
Someone participated in the seance. That wouldn't make such a loud crashing sound. Maybe the wooden statue fell over.
But
That statue was still on top of the cage.
It has to be the last statement.
Then
Stood up with such
Not the ball statement.
But we already said
The
there
one
was
that Tokichi said.
Someone must have stomped through the floorboard.
There we go.
I agree.
That's the one that we needed to find.
Kokichi is right. The floorboard came loose because someone stomped on it.
But floorboards fit perfect. Going to make sure first time we go to empty room.
When we first saw the room, yes. But when I looked again during the investigation, one of the cross pieces supporting the floorboards was cut off.
Ugh.
After examining the cut, I concluded that it must have been done deliberately.
Someone? You mean the culprit, right?
Yeah,
What?
What did the culprit stand to gain by cutting the crosspiece?
making a seesaw. What did they stand to gain? That's the question. To solve this case, I will need to carefully think about the cross piece and the floorboard. So Tenko body was the one at the end of the loose floorboard. If the cross piece has been cut off, it was at the other end of the floorboard. The unsupported part of the body or part outside of the cage, it would have been stomped on. Only one of the crosspiece was cut out, so there another two were intact. Used it as a lever. One of them was right under Tenko, and the other was in the center, right about where the edge of the cage was. What was the culprit attempting to achieve by stomping on the floorboard? Think, come on, think. Hangman's Gambit. What is it that I'm looking for? I want to see it's like a... I don't know. No. It's just a seesaw? Is that all it is? What am I thinking? I don't know what I'm thinking. What is, like... Am I just that dumb? I am just that dumb. I am just that dumb. Jesus. Jesus, me.
That's right. The floorboard might have been used as a seesaw.
Yeah? A seesaw?
A seesaw.
The crosspiece at one end of the floorboard had been cut off. The other two crosspieces holding up that board were close to the cage. Meaning, if you were to apply force to the end of the floorboard with no crosspiece, the next crosspiece would act as a fulcrum to turn the floorboard into a lever. A lever capable of lifting up Tenko's entire body.
Entire body.
Her whole body lifted up?
Yeah?
Yeah, that sounds like a seesaw, all right. But why bother lifting Tenko's body?
Why not?
They couldn't have killed Tenko like that, unless they used the sickle.
That's exactly it. Using the seesaw trick, it was possible.
Kills Tenko with the sickle.
How?
Oh, how?
In order for the culprit to kill Tenko with a seesaw trick, the placement of the sickle is the most important factor.
The floorboard seesaw in the cage and the blood on the fabric. What conclusions can I draw from this? There's only one place the sickle could have been, and that's that is consistent with the evidence. Underneath, on top of the cage.
That's it!
It would have to be on top of the cage.
The sickle was at the top of the iron cage, with the blade facing down. The reason we didn't see it was because of the fabric covering the cage.
Ah.
Also, the wooden statue kept the blade in place. It's true that the sickle's handle was thick, which made the statue wobble. But the statue's weight kept it from falling over.
Okay. Okay. Smart Shuichi, smart.
Once everything was in place, if you stepped hard enough on the seesaw, Tenko's body would have shot upward and hit the blade on the top of the cage. She was bent over, meaning the sickle's blade would have connected with her neck.
Damn.
The 6-inch sickle blade wasn't long enough to stab Tenko in her crouch position. But with the floorboard acting as a seesaw, it could compensate for the blade's length.
Yes,
Bringing
it
the
can.
victim to the sickle, rather than bringing the sickle to the victim.
Yeah.
That's definitely an unorthodox idea.
It's crazy, but it would explain how Tenko got stabbed while she was in the cage.
So the sound we heard was the culprit stomping on the floorboard.
On the floorboard, indeed.
That impact make floorboard come loose.
Come loose.
Looks like we got ourselves a good old-fashioned seesaw homicide.
Oh my god, I can't believe you said
What
that.
the hell's a seesaw homicide? That's fucking crazy!
You gotta become creative in this game.
The craziness is what really makes the killing game fun, you know? They
I don't
can't
know
get
about
away
that.
with murder the normal way, so they gotta think outside the box. Kudos, culprit! You did a great job keeping me entertained.
Indeed. Well played, Himiko.
You think Himiko has the energy to do that?
Yeah?
It was you, wasn't it? The one behind the seesaw homicide.
Why would you say that?
Why her?
Because she's the only one capable of carrying out this plan.
I don't know if that's true.
The only one? Why's that?
Because this seesaw homicide required its location to be prepared beforehand.
By cutting the crosspiece beneath the floorboard, you mean?
Then the culprit would need to lure their victim into the prepared room. That is why you chose that room for the seance. Is it not, Himiko?
You were gonna kill Himiko. The room's always best for this stuff.
Oh yeah! Himiko was the one who chose the site for the seance!
Doesn't mean she was the one that caused everything for us.
She likely found out about my plans for the seance somehow.
You were quite vocal about the seance, Kyo. You even had instructions for it in your lab.
Our culprit, Himiko, prepared her seesaw trap ahead of time.
I don't think Himiko really would have the motivation
Then she
and
waited for me to
and
host
the
the
energy
seance
to actually
and
do it.
suggested the middle room. She led us all into holding the seance right where she wanted it.
Or you did.
Then, she killed Tenko, all according to plan.
That's a lie, right? Himiko did such a thing?
Nah, Himiko wouldn't do such a thing.
In the end, Himiko, who Tenko cherished and loved, tragically killed her.
Wait! We don't know that, right? He's wrong, right, Himiko? Himiko would never kill Tenko, right?
Kill Tinko? I killed Tinko?
Himiko?
What's wrong, Himiko?
Yeah, what's wrong, Himiko? It's true that using the middle room was Himiko's idea, but does that mean that Himiko really killed Tenko? Would something like that really happen? Something so cruel? I don't think so. Intermission. Ugh. Yes, I would like to save. I always do like to save. You can see. Oh wow, technically, it's been a little bit over 2 years since I've played the last time.
Well now.
Looks like we've reached the intermission segment, which means it's time for our Guess the Victim quiz. A victim quiz, not a corporate quiz? The only victims are the people who are still watching this drawn out boring crap. Why are you being such a downer all of a sudden?
It's okay.
It is okay. I am sure everyone is happy. How do you know? They could be skipping this entire conversation for all you know. I can't take it. I can't take it anymore. I'm the real victim here. Me! Why are you getting upset? If anything, I'm the real victim. I gotta put up with all this nonsense all the time.
Absolutely right.
That's the right answer, Model Dam. Or Motro. Huh? Oh, I was right for the first time. I don't know why I thought he was actually talking to Motro. Why? He hasn't said anything.
Hey,
Exactly, because there are no victims. Yep, even if you're killing, or if you're killed in the killing game, you're a winner. Because then everyone mourns you, and you get tons of posthumous popularity.
Daddy!
Or I don't know. I don't know what I just said there. Oh, Daddy, you don't need to reveal these kind of behind-the-scene details.
all right.
Dying makes you more popular, then we gotta die soon too. I hate their theater. The theater's never fun. I miss number 2. Give me DV2's 1.
This is my impression of a spooky, scary ghost.
Ooh.
I'm fine with real ghosts, but impressions of them are too scary!
How's that too scary for
Does
you?
not compute.
Exactly, Marno Dam. Exactly.
Huh? Did you hear something?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Damn.
You know what else is scary? Sweet buns. Yep, tasty, tasty sweet buns.
They
so
are.
round, so sweet, so delicious.
You guys have taste buds?
That doesn't sound scary at all.
I never thought they had taste buds. I don't know why. It's interesting.
I'm scared too. Scared of losing my friends.
You already lost your friends.
Did you hear something?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Poor Marno Dam. Alright, since it looks like we're back at it, we're gonna save real quick. We need to save. We definitely need to save. But I think I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna split this into 2 different parts. I messed up a lot in the first half, so we didn't go through it as fast as I thought we would. But that is okay. We are going to end the stream right here. So tomorrow, tomorrow we shall continue the second half of this trial and hopefully go through the post trial stuff too as well. Hopefully I don't really mess up as much as I did this time. Thank you for everyone that showed up and talked and all that great stuff. I really do hope you guys enjoyed it. I should have a video coming up soonish, probably around 5 o'clock. It'll be up. I just need to, you know, upload it and set a time and everything. But anyways, thank you all for coming out. As always, this is Rollout Dino. I'll see you in the next stream.